just recording this quick video to show you what I consider to be the best practice around laying out campaign elements on the campaign builder. Firstly, I always start with the first component up here in one of the first cells, so a couple of cells down. Always try and make sure that I've got, say, 2 cells between each of the components, and try and stick with that distance. Sometimes it doesn't quite snap to that grid, but the reason that's useful to maintain a similar distance between the components is, as you'll see in a minute, when we've got this open, what we want to do, instead of having a huge long line of campaign components that spans out across the page, what we really want to have is it all nice and neat and scrollable. And the way that we do that is, so this is in a huge long line, as you saw. We'll drag down underneath, directly underneath the component above it, and it puts this neat line looping round as so. Then what we do is we start putting the campaign components going back the other way. So I've got my browser screen zoomed out a little bit. Let's pull this across here. And I always try and keep campaign components directly underneath the one above and on a horizontal with, you can see here, on a horizontal with the one to the right or the left of it. Doing that allows you to see what's connected and what isn't connected, and to move things around a little bit more easily within the campaign. I'm going to grab a whole load of these and move them across just now. At this end it doesn't quite happen so neatly with the arrow. I don't know why that is, just a little bit of a campaign builder quirk. It puts the arrow to the right hand side. Can you see here? So what I try to do is to just nestle it like that. Let's see here. Why has that got a kink in it? Quite know. Moving that along. Took that out a little bit. I find it when it puts a little kink in the arrows, it can sometimes prove a little bit difficult to then go and troubleshoot it. So I like to keep the arrows all nice and straight, and if there are corners in it, to make them these nice 90-degree or the sort of 60 or 45-degree angles. And again, we're coming to a corner there, so drop that directly underneath. And you can see how the layout takes shape as you add further rows.